What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Hardy Gardening. So today I'm just going to share with you the 9 sweet pepper varieties that we're starting this year in 2025. So I split this video into 2 parts because I was going to do all the peppers I'm starting, but we're going to do a sweet video and a hot video. So this one's going to be the sweet. We're doing 9 varieties. It was going to be 10, but I cut out the Lesa peppers because I grew those last year. They were okay. They're supposed to be the sweetest pepper in the world, but they didn't really have a delicious flavor to them. They were sweet, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want delicious. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the video. So I'm going to start by showing you my least favorite to the best of the best. So at number 10, we got the shishito pepper. The shishito pepper is a really great pepper. It's on my least, it's at the bottom of the list, but all of these I like. I grow things because I love the taste of them, so if they don't taste good, they're out. So with the shishito pepper, what you get is not super spectacular flavor by any means, but it produces really well. It's a great pepper. It's good for frying up, fry it up in a little bit of oil or a little bit of butter and just put some garlic and salt and pepper on it and just eat it like that. That's our favorite way to eat it. You can eat them green or you can eat them red. From what I've read, it said that 1 in 10 is spicy. I've yet to experience a spicy one. They're all been just sweet for me, so and they're not super sweet. In the number 9 slot, we got mini sweet bell pepper. At least that's what I think it is. I saved some seeds from those. They're like little ones. They come in like a pack at the grocery store, and I saved seeds out of that and grew them. They just taste like a bell pepper. They're small, little round, pointy. They're sweet, and they're pretty good. So I really like using those in like a salad. Just chop them up into rings and do a salad. That's our favorite way to use them. So on to number 8. My next one is gonna have to be the sweet banana pepper. One great thing about it, it produces a ton. Like last year we got so many of these sweet banana peppers, and then after I picked them all, it started producing another wave, and the next wave didn't quite get big enough before our frost hit, but peppers can be eaten at any stage, so they're really great. So the next one on the list at number 7 is going to be the sweet yellow pillar pepper. It's hard for me to say. It's yellow pillar pepper. So it produces larger pods. They're probably about that big, and they're pretty big around. I've seen kind of varying shapes on them, but it's been a really good producer. They got thick walls, and they're really sweet and delicious. I have had a few problems where they get sun scalded on the pepper because the foliage isn't really that thick on them, from what I can tell. Like any of the years I've grown it, didn't have a lot of foliage, but the peppers were still great, and mostly you can just cut those spots off and still eat it. And these are, I guess, kind of not in any particular order, but and I haven't tried these yet. I don't know why I threw them in here at this point. They should have been at the bottom, I guess. I never tried them, but we got the sweet maruga. So it's a sweet maruga scorpion. So it's had the heat bred out of it. And then the next one, number 5, would be habanada, and that's just like a habanero with the heat bred out of it. So it's just sweet. I've yet to try either of these. I'm really excited to try them because I love habaneros. That's one of my top peppers for the flavor, but they're so dang hot to just eat. Sometimes I just want to snack on a pepper. I don't want to burn my mouth out. So habanada, sweet maruga, really excited about those. So coming in, the next one is Jimmy Nardello. That's a really great pepper. They're skinny peppers. They're kind of long and pointy. They're great for frying up in a stir fry. We ate a few fresh as well. They're really crispy and really nice flavor on them, and the plant produced a lot and didn't really have any pest problems. And it produced early, which is always a bonus for the climate that I live in because we have such a short season here. If you get a pepper that produces early, that's always a bonus. So Jimmy Nardello, I'd always recommend that one. And then the next one we got here is Toreador. I think that's how you say it. I grew a few other sweet peppers last year that I'm not going to be growing again. This was the king. This Toreador pepper, the flavor on it is amazing. It's definitely one of my favorite peppers. Unfortunately, I only got 3 peppers off the plant last year. I think I just needed to start it a little earlier in the season. So that's what we're doing this year. We're going to start them all around Valentine's Day, mid-February. Last year I started them around March 9th. So we're going to give it a few weeks extra to get going, and maybe I'll get some more pods off those. I'm also just going to plant more plants of that one because it's so good. I'm hoping I can save the seeds this year. I didn't even think about it last year, so I'm going to save the seeds this year so that we can continue to grow the plants that have already been living in our climate. I'm not sure if it's true, but from what I've heard, if you save the seeds that you grew here and then continue to grow them, your plants grow resilience to the climate that you're growing them in. I'm not sure if that's true, but I'm hoping it is, so I'm going to start doing that every year now. And then last on the list, but my all-time favorite pepper, probably some people wouldn't consider it a sweet pepper. It is 500 to 1,000 on the Scoville level from what I've read. They are very, 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 very mild heat. Like, me and my wife, that's our favorite pepper. We just snack on those things. The flavor on them is the best. So that's the Mad Hatter pepper. Ultimate all-time favorite pepper right there. It's so good. The plant is the craziest plant I've seen. The first year that I grew it, it was 7 feet tall and produced just a ton of pods. Last year, unfortunately, I had overwintered that plant, and I brought it out, and it took off like crazy. It was 7 feet tall again, and then it got attacked by some beetles, and they just ate pretty much every single leaf off of that plant and left all the pods just hanging there with nothing to sustain them. So I trimmed the pods off and hoped that it would have time to come back, and it came back. The beetles kind of went after my radishes and stayed there, so I just left the radishes in the ground, a bunch of them anyway, so the beetles would just, as a trap crop. And then I got a few pods off the Mad Hatter, but a few is not good. You know, they were good, but we want a ton. We want a lot, because we just snack on those things just all the time. Like, the heat is so minimal that you can just eat it, and usually only like half of the pepper is actually hot. The other half is just flavorful and sweet. So yeah, we love those. Always gonna grow some Mad Hatters. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I'm out of seeds, so the seeds are on the way. Ordered them. So if you haven't tried it, definitely recommend trying the Mad Hatter. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe if you like content like this. If you're excited to see the hot peppers we're going to be growing this year, definitely subscribe and don't miss out on that video. Really appreciate everybody for watching. I love gardening, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep making videos because I find it fun. So